Once upon a starlit night in the quaint town of Harmonyville, there lived a young theater enthusiast named Amelia. She had always dreamed of stepping into the spotlight and gracing the stage with her talent. The sunsets painted the sky with a blend of oranges and purples as she walked past the rows of old buildings that led to the charming theater where her dreams were about to unfold. Amelia's heart pounded with excitement and nervous anticipation as she approached the grand entrance. The audition for the renowned play, Moonlit Serenade, was just a few hours away. She could hear the distant laughter and murmur of other aspiring actors and actresses, all vying for a chance to shine. Taking a deep breath, she pushed the heavy doors open and stepped inside. The theater was a mesmerizing sight, a realm of creativity and magic filled with the echoes of performances past. Amelia found her way to the dressing room where she saw herself in the mirror, her reflection seemingly unsure and trembling with self-doubt. She remembered the advice her drama teacher had given her. Be yourself, let your passion flow, and the role will embrace you. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting the theater in twilight hues, Amelia slipped into her rehearsal attire and ventured backstage. The theater whispered stories of legendary performances that had graced its stage, inspiring her to find her own voice among the stars. Underneath the dim glow of a solitary spotlight, Amelia began to rehearse her monologue. Her voice wavered at first, but gradually the words flowed effortlessly, and the character came to life. She imagined herself as the brave and daring protagonist, embarking on a journey to conquer her fears. Time seemed to pass both slowly and quickly as she prepared. The hustle and bustle of fellow auditionees surrounded her, but Amelia stayed immersed in her own world, perfecting every emotion and expression. As the moment of truth approached, she felt a gentle touch on her shoulder. Turning around, she saw a kind, seasoned actor named Mr. Johnson, who had performed on that very stage countless times. "Feeling a bit jittery, my dear?" he asked with a warm smile. Amelia nodded, her nerves bubbling at the surface. Mr. Johnson chuckled softly and shared his own experiences as a young theater student, trying out for his first play. His words were like a soothing balm, easing her anxiety and rekindling her belief in herself. With newfound confidence, Amelia stood before the audition panel. The director, a graceful woman with twinkling eyes, nodded encouragingly, and Amelia began her monologue. This time her voice resonated with passion and her movements with purpose. She surrendered herself to the character, and the lines flowed as though they had been etched into her heart. When Amelia finished, there was a moment of silence which felt like an eternity. Then the room erupted in applause, and her heart danced with joy. The director smiled warmly, impressed by Amelia's heartfelt performance. In the days that followed, Amelia's audition remained etched in her memory like a beautiful melody. She returned to her daily life with a sense of fulfillment and wonder, eagerly awaiting the casting results. Finally, the fateful day arrived when the cast list was to be announced. Amelia stood outside the theater once more, the anticipation almost unbearable. As the doors opened, she held her breath and stepped inside. Her eyes scanned the list, and there it was, her name, glowing like a constellation in the night sky, alongside the role of the play's brave protagonist. Joy washed over her, and she knew that this was only the beginning of her journey into the world of theater. And so, the night ended with Amelia gazing up at the stars, feeling grateful for the chance to embrace her passion fully. As she drifted off to sleep, she knew that her dreams would be filled with moonlit serenades and a world of endless possibilities. For Amelia, the stage was now her second home, and her heart was ready to shine brighter than ever before, illuminated by the magic of the theater.